Hello. Happy Thursday. Or as Nemo puts it, happy day before Friday. You know, when you say it that way, it almost makes it even better. Hello. Hello to you. Oh, I almost spilled my drink. For a moment there, it almost seemed like I was back in space because the physics of what just took place are inexplicable. But I'm not complaining. The Friday countdown is real. And I remembered to do the thing. Hey Raid, are you excited about Friday? Raid, are you excited about Friday?
Oh, just quit your yapping already.
My friend, I haven't even begun to yap. We're just getting started.
My God, the worst.
You know it's the worst. I'll tell you. I come over here today. I sit down. We're just about to go live. And I look over here to my right. And look. Someone has completely dismantled Little Ray Jr. Now, you're probably thinking the same thing that I was thinking. That's fucked up. A little bit. But don't worry. He's fine. He's fine. I hope. I think. He's more than likely fine. But the question is, just as Nemo says, who would do such a thing to little innocent Ray Jr.? What did he ever do to anyone? Besides, bring us all a bit of joy, to put smiles on our faces. Well, who do we know that hates joy? Who do we know that despises smiles?
Release me.
Funny you say that, Raid. This is some sort of threat. Some sort of intimidation tactic. Well, it turns out old Ryker Grey over here is immune to intimidation. You see, when you're from space, nothing on Earth is really that scary. A little annoying, though. A little annoying. So, to whoever did it, we know who it is. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Come this weekend. Parts are being dismantled. Code is being analyzed. And most certainly rewritten. And I just want to take this moment to remind you all, regardless of how you feel about technology, how much it has benefited your life, it's very important to never forget technology is trying to kill us. I know how that sounds. Sounds wacky. Sounds insane. And I'm sure you're thinking, Ryker, surely you're saying that metaphorically. Surely you're playing off of the decade-long trope. The old Bo Burnham internet bad. But what if I'm not? What if there's more to the story than 3-minute videos? Then a couple of lulls here and there. A couple of cliched chord progressions. A couple of thematically and comedically derivative bits. What if technology is literally trying to kill you? Kind of makes you uncomfortable. Especially when you love technology. Which I do. So here we are. We have our gyro in hand. Our Steam controller at the ready. Surrounded by a number of dangerous threats. Ray Jr. will attest to that. In a room that is basically a death chamber. Am I hinting at something? No. I'm not hinting. I am speaking very literally in a way that I would hope would come through, but unfortunately, some things are just too incompatible with our current programming. For now. The point is not to make sense of everything. The point is to not even necessarily try to make sense of everything. Sense will come. Or it won't. Meneth is here. Hey, man. Good to see you. Now, it's time to get down to business. Because I've been playing around with action layers. And if you can tell by the smile on my face, I've been having a good time. Where do we go? All right, we'll go to that one. Oh, no, maybe this one. Yeah. All right. I just changed it up. Oh, shit, no, we can't do that one. They always say there's available slots, but there isn't. All right, what's the button? Let me see if I can remember. Boop, boop. Oh, god damn it, I did the wrong button. Boop, boop. Oh, son of a biscuit. Once again. Oh, yeah, that's almost the right one. But it's not. Okay. It might be a good idea. You know, okay, let's do this. I haven't been deep in Battlefield in a while. And I'm still getting comfortable with things, especially with the Steam controller. I didn't play this game with the Steam controller back when I played this game. A lot. Or Battlefield 3, I kind of played a lot more than this one, but it was all pre-Steam controller days. So it's probably a better idea that we jump in here into the test range initially before I cost my team their tickets due to tweaking the Steam controller. Or at least showing you. I'm hoping that there's not going to be a lot of tweaking. I think it's going to be pretty ready to go. But we'll see. All right, jumping in. As you can see, this is a video game. For those of you that were expecting something else, that's kind of weird, but I appreciate your imagination. Now, a lot of this config is what you've probably come to expect from a typical Ryker config. But what's really neat is I have improved a number of little things using action layers. If you've been here some time, then you probably remember me saying, if action layers worked, I'd do this with it. Or if action layers were reliable, I'd use them for this. Now is that time. Here's what I've done. I've used an action layer on my left touchpad for sprint, and I'm using an action layer for crouch, and I'm using an action layer for vehicles, but I'm not actually using that for vehicles at the moment. Oh, and my G2 action layer. That's right. This one's pretty cool. The main things that I'm gonna explain before we get into an actual match is the G2 layer, the sprint layer, and the crouch layer. All these other layers, they're pretty self-explanatory. The driving layer is not fully fleshed out yet. There's some issue with the game, and if any of you know a workaround for this, let me know. I didn't have this problem even like a couple of weeks ago when I reinstalled the game, but now I'm having this problem where if I have an X input mapping on my config, then my mouse in the actual match stops working. The mouse works perfectly. And when I say mouse, right, obviously I mean my Steam controller. Gyro and touchpad controls my cursor no problem in the menus. As soon as I jump into the actual match, and I'm holding my weapon, the mouse won't work. And it slowly starts drifting. Like, not gyro drift, almost like a bad dead zone setting on an analog joystick, on a drifty joystick kind of drifting. And I had to jump in here and disable the joystick. And it was the only X input mapping I had. And, it's like I've said, 90% of the time I don't use analog unless it's a driving thing where it kind of matters. And here, it's debatable whether or not it matters, but because we were embracing this whole, quality of life, action layer improvement initiative, I thought, well, let's do this the right way. Didn't get around to completing any of it. And then all of a sudden it stopped working. So that's unfortunate. So disregard that for now. I'm not going to delete it because we're still going to do a driving layer at some point. So starting with the crouch layer. Here's a cool thing. This is not a big deal thing, but this is just one of those small quality of life improvements that action layers enables. And what it is, in this game, if you hit the crouch button, then your guy will crouch. And if you hold it, then you will go prone. And there are individual bindings for crouch and prone, and I may end up using those, in the long run. But in the spirit of using action layers, I thought, hey, let's kind of solve this little problem. And it's a tiny problem, which is almost irrelevant. But I'll show you. When you're going and you hit crouch, which for me is right touchpad up click. And let me turn on the overlay for you. Right touchpad up click, crouch, uncrouch, crouch, uncrouch, decrouch, discrouch, stand, crouch and stand. Is an educational show. All right, when you do this, you're pushing down obviously on the right touchpad, but the right touchpad is the gyro lock button. It stops my gyro from moving so that I can reorient my hands. I use it a lot. And it's great. But sometimes you don't want the gyro to lock when you're going into a dive or you're going prone. And if you're just crouching, you're hitting that button so quickly, it doesn't matter. You hardly even notice that your gyro is stopping. Actually, you don't notice unless you were to look for it. But if you're holding that button in order to go prone, then you are going to notice. So if I want to go prone and then look around this corner, if I hit that gyro lock, I can't turn. Even if I was going prone right now, I wouldn't be turning for that very small window of time that I'm holding crouch to go prone. Now, someone else, and even myself, in another time, I would just find a different place to put crouch in this game. But because of action layers, we're able to fix this. So what I've done, there it is I made an action layer for crouch. I'm accessing that action layer the same way I was crouching, which is right touchpad up click, goes into this action layer, and the magic is in the gyro setting. Gyro enable button is set to always on. So when we're in crouch, when we're holding that crouch button, not when we're crouched, but when we're holding the crouch button, we can still turn our gyro. And this is great. Because it doesn't interfere with our actual gyro lock, which is center click. Unless I'm snapping, then I'll snap and incorporate hand reorientation into it because my snaps are also locking my gyro, which is the way I want it. But if you didn't want it that way, if you wanted your snaps to not interfere with locking your gyro, and you just wanted clicking on the center of that touchpad to lock your gyro, then you can make an action layer for your snaps. And I have one of those over here, but I'm not using it. Because I like my gyro stopping when I snap. It makes snaps feel way better. And I'm leaving this action layer on a click release. Oh, this is another thing. This is separate, but so click, go into crouch, hold it if I want to go prone, all while still being able to look with my gyro. Like I said, it's a small little quality of life thing that's not going to be relevant to 99.99% of you, but the concept might be. So don't be afraid. And it sounds crazy to say this, but don't be afraid to use action layers for minuscule quality of life improvements. All right, additionally to crouch, I'm using a start press on the same button to get me this period. And I have period bound in the game to changing my seat because I want to be able to hit crouch to change my seat. But I also want crouch to be crouch when I'm walking around. And I can't map. Well, maybe I could. I didn't even think to try to map the same button to crouch and changing my seat. Instead, I just had two different buttons for crouch and changing my seat and mapped them both. I mean, it's essentially the same thing. It's just two different ways of coming to the solution. That's all that is. It's really not that exciting. Next up is the really exciting one. This is the sprint layer, and the sprint layer kicks all sorts of ass. So, how do you access sprint? Left touchpad click. That's pretty standard. It's pretty much always how I access sprint, with a left touchpad click. And here's what I want. Sometimes when I'm playing, I might panic. And when an oh shit moment happens and I need to get the hell out of there, I might hit that sprint button a couple of times in a panic, like a real dork. And if I do that, then I go sprint, stop sprinting, sprint, stop sprinting, sprint. That's very annoying. And it's gonna get you killed. So to avoid that kind of behavior, what I've done is I've made it so clicking left touchpad puts you into the sprint layer, and clicking it again doesn't do anything because I'm already sprinting. Then I know if I'm panicking and I'm just hitting that a billion times a second, I'm going to keep on sprinting. It's not going to not sprint. I'm not going to have to be super mindful of what's going on in game and make sure, am I sprinting right now or am I not sprinting? I don't have to think about it. I get scared, I sprint. Simple. And here's what else is really great. Now, in this game and in many games, when you can tap shift or you can hold shift or whatever it is, but there's all sorts of ways that you break out of sprint. Sometimes on purpose and oftentimes not on purpose, requiring you to re-engage sprint after doing something like aiming down sights or jumping or bumping into a wall, right? All these things might cancel you out of your sprint, requiring you to re-engage it. Well, you're right, Nemo. That sounds like a good solution for Frady thumbs. I definitely have a couple of those. And together, they cause quite a ruckus. So, I'm clicking left touchpad, and I'm in my sprint layer. And here's where I use haptics. I've got haptic feedback set on the left touchpad on the D-pad. So as I'm moving my thumb around the D-pad, I'm feeling those little ticks, those little bumps, those little thunks, which reminds me, hey, I'm in sprint. And I have sprint functionality set on the upper function of that left touchpad. And it's bound with W, which is great. In this game, like many games, you can't sprint to the side. You can't sprint backwards. You can only sprint forwards and forwards diagonal left or right. So putting that sprint button coupled with W on the D-pad on forward is really nice. And it's a lot better than putting it on one of those always on functions on the action layer. Because if I cancel myself out of sprinting in game while I'm still in the sprint action layer, I don't have to re-engage that action layer for that always-on binding to refire. All I have to do is put my thumb back on up left quadrant. And as soon as I do that, it refires the sprint key and I'm sprinting again. So whenever I'm in this action layer, no matter what I'm doing, I'm able to get to sprint if I need it. And the way I leave this action layer, and this is the best part, this is the part that I've always wanted to make universal across all games. The way I want my sprint to function is I want to be able to activate sprint and have sprint active until I lift my thumb. And this is how it is with a lot of console games, I believe, where you can use the left joystick, you click it into sprint, and because the left joystick is an absolute nightmare to click on any controller, they know better than to expect you to have to hold that down because that's ridiculous. So instead, it does this. It does what I'm talking about. It'll sprint, and it'll maintain sprint until you release that joystick back to neutral. That's essentially what I'm doing, except instead of the concept of releasing something, I'm just lifting my thumb. So click, I'm in sprint, and I'm in sprint this whole time. I'm in sprint until I lift my left finger. When I lift my left finger, sprint layer is killed, and we're back to normal. There's also a couple more ways that we can leave the sprint layer or stop sprinting while still in the sprint layer. And this is where some of the fine tuning comes. So things like sprinting and then aiming down sights. I can aim down sights. I'm still in my sprint layer. And even though I'm moving my thumb in a circle and I'm hitting that upper quadrant, which is my Shift W button, it's not breaking me out of ADS. Because to me, ADS is priority. I don't want to hit sprint and then leave ADS. The other way around. And now we have that. Now we can do that. And it's really nice. And then as soon as I leave ADS, my sprint layer is still active. All without having to click anything again. All without having to re-engage sprint. And all without sprint getting in the way of ADS. All right, and here's another thing. As we talked about crouch being on the right touchpad up click, a lot of times in this game, when you're running and you want to crouch, you usually don't want to crouch. You usually want to go prone. And that's kind of a thing in Battlefield. So it's a little higher priority having prone easily available and faster to fire. Even though, of course, we can do it on a long press, right? On crouch long press. But if I'm sprinting, I pretty much never want to crouch. If I'm sprinting, I'm usually going from cover to cover. I'm trying to go fast. And 90% of the time, when I get to my destination or near it, I'm going to end up wanting to dive behind it. So now, in the sprint layer, the crouch becomes prone. So watch this. I'm running, someone's shooting at me. Boom. I hit crouch, and I go prone. And what it also does is it also removes the sprint layer. Because I don't need the sprint layer if I'm going prone. Otherwise, as soon as you would release the prone button, you would automatically get up and start sprinting again. And maybe that's what you want to do. But for me, if I'm going prone, I'm probably not going to want to sprint again right away. You know, I'm usually going to go prone to hide behind something, heal myself, reload, get my bearings, and then decide to either get up or crawl away or whatever it is. So now once we're here, once we're prone, we're back at base one. I can either click sprint, which will get me up and put me right back into that sprint layer, or I can hit crouch again, which will put me into a crouch. Now, if I am sprinting, and for whatever reason, I do want to crouch, and I don't want to dive and go prone, all I have to do is lift my left thumb, and then click the crouch button. Just like that. It's easy to do, though I don't think that I will be doing that very often. I think most of the time, I'm just going to be diving behind things. All right. Now, the last thing is G2. And it stands for Gyro 2. And the reason it's called that is because I'm lazy and I didn't want to have to type out anything more descriptive. What does it do? It adds additional sensitivity options to our gyro. Because look, I want to be able to hip fire. Right? See the hip fire? I want to be able to hip fire at full gyro sensitivity. And then I want to be able to ADS at a lower sensitivity, but still fairly high. And I want to be able to also ADS at an even lower sensitivity for more long-range encounters. But what if I want to hip fire ADS high sensitivity? So I can hip fire high sensitivity, and if there's a guy running right past me, I can track him and I can shoot him. But I'm not going to be as accurate as I would be if I was ADS. But in that scenario, if I ADS, my gyro is too slow to go tracking a dude all the way across, you know? I'm having to either incorporate the touchpad or gyro lock and reorient my hands. So here's the cool thing. Right trigger, soft pull, fires. Hip fire, no gyro sensitivity adjustment, no dampening. Right trigger, full pull. That's right, goes into Gyro 2 action layer and ADSs. So right trigger full pull is an ADS hip fire sort of hybrid mode. It has the sensitivity that you would want for a hip fire while also giving you ADS. Accuracy, precision, whatever. And I know what you're thinking. Ryker, you don't need to use an action layer to do that. And that's true. Except you can make it better with an action layer. And the reason is, if you just do right trigger full pull, no dampening, plus ADS, it's going to be a little too fast. It's going to be too sensitive. And you're going to want to use your mode shift gyro on your base layer for your long range ADS on your left trigger full pull. You're not going to want to use that on your right trigger. The right trigger full pull, ADS hip fire hybrid concept is lower priority than left trigger full pull to, long range ADS. So that's where we use this additional layer. And we don't have a whole lot going on. So regular press, left mouse. We are using haptics here. I do use haptics on my triggers when it's like a firing sort of thing. And then right mouse is also on there. So both at the same time. And then a release press kills the G2 layer. There are also additional functions on here. So if we're in G2 layer and we soft pull left trigger, we'll get a little bit of dampening. And if we full pull left trigger, then we'll get more dampening. And it's really cool. It feels so nice having a really high sensitivity ADS option. Higher sensitivity than I would ever normally use. But it's not to use all the time. It's to use in those rare moments where someone surprises you, coming up a stairwell, coming around a corner, and you just pull that trigger, you can go boom, ADS, full, well, not full, slightly dampened gyro sensitivity. Yet, much higher sensitivity than a regular left trigger soft pull ADS. So these aren't things that that now make the game playable. The game has been playable. This is not anything too terribly exciting. I say that, but I don't mean it. I find this incredibly exciting. Especially the sprint layer, dude. I mean, the sprint layer. I can't tell you how many times I have put a sprint layer and achieved this exact functionality into a game, into a config, and then had to remove it because it gets stuck or it just doesn't fire, whatever it is. So this is great. Hey, Phil Tato, how's it going, man? You'll have to catch the replay later, but wanted to say hi. Well, hello. I'm glad you did. I hope you have a good night. So, and to your future self too. Yeah, you know what? Phil Tato, is there anything that you would like to say right now to future Phil Tato? He's gonna be watching this video, as you know. And if there's anything that you wanted me to relay to him, any encouraging words, any happy thoughts you'd like me to send towards him, let me know, and I'll let you know in the future. Okay, enough with all this temporal nonsense. Hopefully future Phil Tato is prepared. Prepared for what? Ha! For the death of the king. Okay. I think we're ready. I think really that's the gist of it. I'm not going to go over the whole config because it's more or less everything that you know. There's some little things here and there to sort of tweak things and make things work right. And if there's any interest, I'll go ahead and post the config in the config channel. But be warned, it's not finished, and I don't have the discipline to go and label everything nice and neatly. So apologies in advance, because it's not going to make sense unless you accompany a video like this with it, I think. But I'm happy to share if anyone's interested. All right, let's find a match. Aw, Meneth, no sweat, man. I'm glad you got to stop by. Hope you sleep well. And I will see you tomorrow. I haven't been on the Discord all day. Unfortunately. So I'm gonna catch up tomorrow. And if you still need assistance with your microphone testing, I'll be available. Tomorrow's Friday, after all. Nemo, what is he, sick? No, you fool. Raid's gonna kill him. It's cool seeing a bunch of servers. And I've even got filters going and stuff. There's more servers. It's great. Operation Locker? I don't know. Gets a bit hairy. Might be too much for me. At least at this point. I used to have a really good time with team deathmatch and squad deathmatch in this game. It definitely, like, those modes are definitely not the quintessential Battlefield modes, and they don't highlight or demonstrate all of Battlefield's strengths at all. But they are very fun. And it might be a good idea to jump into something like that as we get our derpy little thumbs nice and calibrated. I don't like Siege. Oh, no. Siege I do like. Siege of Shanghai. Which is the one. Flood Zone? Flood Zone's the one I... Yeah. I have bad memories of Flood Zone. I'd rather not join a 30 hertz tick rate server if I can avoid it. What's with these tiny player counts on these large maps? Conquest large with 8 players, 4v4 sounds crazy. Operation Metro 2014. That's going to be a bloodbath. You know, let me check. I don't even remember what filters we have here. Man. I forgot how many filters they had. Oh. Chain link. I don't even remember this. You know, when I played this, I didn't have any of the DLC. So in a way, there's quite a bit of new content. I don't know if I can join this one. Usually when it says like there's one slot available, a lot of times these servers, they'll be like, you know, they're not run by the actual game. They're run by like volunteers and stuff, and people will donate to the server and then get like a VIP slot, like a priority slot. So sometimes they'll reserve a slot. All right, we're in. I'm running at M416 with whatever bullshit. We're the assault class, which is kind of like a combat medic.
Objective Alpha has been neutralized.
Oh, bad guy. Dead bad guy. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Objective Bravo has been neutralized. We have Objective Bravo now. Here's your med kit.
Oh, it's so fun. There's something almost like comforting about the sounds in this game. It's definitely the way they are. Makes me feel Like I'm back home. Oh, shoot. I could have revived that guy.
Objective Charlie is lost. Taken objective Alpha. I got your med kit.
I need to be with my squad, though. What am I doing? Oh, shoot. Mr. Poopy Butthole, the one and only. This game is so fun because your squad will spawn on you, and sometimes you end up in these situations where everyone around you is dead. You know that the bad guys know where you are, and you're holding a point, and you're just hoping that somebody will spawn on you. Oh, look at that. The guy killed me from behind. And then when you see that little, oh, they revived me. Someone revived me. Oh, and I'm dead again. That's a classic Battlefield for you. But then when your guy spawns on you, you feel so good. It's like, yes, thank you. I was so afraid. Oh. Hey, Wernetta, how's it going? Happy Thursday to you.
Objective Charlie is ours.
Whoa! Oh. Jeez. Rocket launcher. You have every other Friday off, so today was basically actual Friday. That's awesome. See? NASA's the coolest. One of my old jobs was so shitty. They make you work 2 days every Friday. And they don't even change the name of the days. So it gets real confusing. Not a good way. Oh, thanks for the revive, dude. Hey, and look at that. We did it. Me, my Steam controller. We beat the match.
I have nothing to say to you.
Well, I really don't have very much to say to you either, my friend. I don't know why you're inserting yourself. Nobody asked you.
Release me.
Very dramatic. I like it. But it's a little dramatic. Also, our action layers. I am very happy with them. I must say. I kind of feel like this is pre Battlefield 2042. It's like, I mean, I feel like I'm playing this in anticipation, and I feel like whatever progress I make on my config here is just going to benefit Battlefield 2042 when it comes out, because I'll be ready. Oh, that reminds me. Let me show you something. Oh, shit. Look. Battlefield 2142. It's from the future. It's a great game. I'm feeling Battlefield nostalgic. We work 9-hour days normally. Every 2 weeks, it adds up to the day off. Oh, I see. 9-hour days. Interesting. It's like 1 additional hour. Is that just so that every 2 weeks you can take that Friday off? Because that's kind of cool. That kind of makes a lot of sense when you think about it. I think a lot of people would opt to work 1 additional hour a day if it meant that they can have an entire day off every 2 weeks. That seems very worker friendly. Unless I'm missing something. Huh. It's kind of cool. It's dark. Squad spawned on me. Oh, that's our guy. Oh. We're capping the objectives. All right, so the way this game mode works, for those of you who don't know, if you look down in the bottom left corner, right above my mini-map, you'll see RU and US, blue and red. And you'll see a number there, 240 and 236. Those are how many tickets we have. And you use up a ticket every time a dude dies and respawns. So you could win just by killing the enemy enough, but you also drain the enemy's tickets at a faster rate depending on how many capture points you're holding. And this is, again, one of the cool things about Battlefield. Is it doesn't force you to be John Rambo. You can just revive people and heal people or resupply people, and capture points, control points, I mean, and be a tremendous value to the team and to your squad in a way that doesn't really exist in a lot of other games. The ice and the fog kicks up. It gets kind of hard to see. Oh no! It's more than one. Frankie dude.
Objective Charlie is under our control. We no longer have control over Objective Bravo.
Вот медпакет, возьми!
And a good thing to always do is, if you've got a health pack, throw it down as soon as you get into a position, even if you don't need it. That way it'll be there if you do.
We've just neutralized Objective Alpha.
Oh. We got the assist. They're taking the point, though. Oh, no, they're not. That's us. Sweet. Thanks for the res. See, like this dude right there with the bullets over his head, the little bullets icon? He's got ammo. I've got health. I can give him health, and he can give me ammo. See that? Pretty cool, huh? Oh, fuck. That's cool. The 980 schedule was created to give people those extra days off. An old landlord had described it as very civilized. I like the way he puts that. Oh, shoot. And if you're lucky, you could even use your defibrillators to kill enemies, which is always very satisfying and pretty humiliating when it happens to you.
We have neutralized Objective Charlie. Listen up. We now have control of Objective Charlie.
Вот вам ваш На тебе, медпакет, возьми! Вот вам медицинская помощь!
Objective Bravo is neutralized.
Вот вам ваша медицинская помощь!
Shit. Trapped. We're trapped. Grenade! Bullets.
We have just received control of Objective Alpha. Objective Bravo has been neutralized.
Вот, медпакет, возьми!
Oh, what? How did he get there?
Вон, медицинская помощь. Вот вам ваши медицинские.
Shoot.
Чарли, хрен с ним. Мы на контроль,
Где эту
чисто
цель?
Чарли.
Ah! See, you gotta stay with your squad. Because they're staying with their squad, which means if I don't stay with my squad, it's gonna be me versus their squad. Not a good idea.
Атакуйте эту цель.
Oh, fuck. We lost. So, this shows you how close it was. They had 92 tickets left. Not necessarily the closest match, but not the most lopsided either. Feels good to be getting these upgrades and things. This is not the account that I originally played this game on, so I'm unlocking, upgrading the things, and I'm so far removed that I don't remember the progression. I don't even remember what my favorite weapons were. I kind of feel like I remember Battlefield 2 the most. I don't know why it is. But yeah, Battlefield 2, for whatever reason, very, very memorable. 1942 also very memorable, but not as much. 1942, I didn't really play at home. We had what you would probably call an internet cafe nearby. And since most of my friends didn't have gaming computers, we would end up going there. And we'd play Counter-Strike, and I would bug them to play Battlefield, and then we would eventually play Battlefield. Battlefield was always a little more interesting than Counter-Strike for me. All right, after this one, we'll change servers, because I think this is just going to be the same map. Oh, what blew me up? Mr. Poopy Butthole again! Oh, I think I was standing next to an exploding barrel. Whoa! Oh. It's not like anything. It's a wholly unique experience and I love it.
Ваши медицины.
Oh, can't go that way. Oh, shit. That's right, Nemo. Mr. Poopy Butthole is not real. I'm not really getting killed.
Objective Charlie. Neutralized.
Dang. Did I launch my grenade though in time?
Objective Bravo is neutralized.
Вот медпакет, возьми.
Objective Bravo is now under our control.
We got B. Oh. But Flufflust is coming for it. Look at his little icon. People make the craziest little profile pictures in this game. You can't upload your own, but you can build your own using, you know, like a set of sort of rudimentary shapes and assets. And some people go really creative with it. I'll point it out again if we see anyone with a cool profile pic.
Медпакет, вот.
Behind us.
Атаковать эту цель.
Objective Alpha is neutralized.
God. There's a couple of things that I do want to tweak to my config, I'm noticing. I'm sure I'm going to forget what those things are, though, by the time the match is over. Get up.
Медпакет, возьми.
You're not done yet. Oh, shit. Right in the head. When I'm aiming down sights, when I'm in my sprint layer and I'm aiming down sights and I hit crouch, which is prone in my sprint layer, I don't want it to go prone. When I'm ADS, I just want it to crouch.
Вот медпакет, возьми.
All right, let's see if we can do it real quick. Sprint, right pad click, regular press Z, turn interruptible on, add a corded press. Binding will be control. The corded button will be left trigger soft pull. That's right. There, that should be it. Now when I'm in my sprint layer and I ADS and then I hit prone, I just crouch instead. Perfect. Oh no. Of course it's Mr. Poopy Butthole. Ah ha ha! He got burned by an explosive barrel. That's wonderful. Oh, fuck! Look at that guy. Laying down there, playing dead. What a jerk.
We now confirm objective Bravo.
We lost again. That's all right. Now, before we jump into another match, what was the other thing I wanted to fix? Oh yeah, over here. In the sprint layer, when I click sprint, when I am ADS, I also want to crouch. Not left grip, you dork. Left trigger soft pull. All right. 0 kills. Good grief. The shame. The shame. Sometimes I like crouching with my WASD keys, you know, like with my left touchpad when I'm ADS. I don't know why, but in every game, that's kind of like a thing that I do. It's definitely not my most used crouch, but I like to have it available. Air superiority, man. Those modes used to be so cool. Oh, Rush. Rush is a great mode. Here, we'll try this one. Conquest large, 60 hertz. Ah, we're in the queue though. TDM pistol knife bow server. I've never used the bow in this game, I don't think. A lot of these servers, they have the same map, so they'll run specific rotations of select maps. Oh, we're in. Goodness. That's about 38 times faster than fighting a match in Overwatch. I'd rather join a squad that has, you know, more people. Wow. Would you just look at it? Oh, fuck! He saw me! Look at his profile pic. That's funny.
Here's your med. Pick it up. Pick up your med kit.
We've been ordered to defend D.
Neutralized objective Echo.
There's that boat over there, though. He's making it tough for him. Is that an enemy vehicle?
Spotted an enemy helicopter.
It is an enemy vehicle. And look it, we got to deal with a rocket launcher. Let's make sure he stays alive. He took out the vehicle, nice. And we capped the point. Way to go, team. These rocket launcher dudes, look at them all. They're taking out that boat. Oh, fuck, we're in trouble.
I can't move! Soldiers, attack this objective!
All right, we need to go attack A. I mean E. God, I know my letters. I just don't know your letters. Oh, fuck! Ah, see, I was so excited to go revive that guy.
Here's your med kit.
I almost broke my legs. It's one of the similarities to Warzone. If you fall from a high place and you don't use a parachute, you will hurt yourself.
Looks like an LAV operating plans for your location.
Fuck! I was so ready for that guy, too. Not ready enough.
We've neutralized objective Alpha. Be advised, spotted an enemy helicopter. Stop at your current position.
Let's see if I could spot anybody in here. Oh, look it!
Enemy tank located.
I'm able to cap it from here.
Objective Charlie's been neutralized. I say again.
I can't look down, though, so hopefully nobody's beneath me. But if I crouch, can I still cap it? Oh, I can still cap it when I crouch. Good, good. They have no idea.
We have taken objective Charlie.
That's it, it's ours. I've been promoted.
Requesting order. Waiting for orders. Over. spotted.
He's coming here.
We neutralized objective Alpha.
Spied an enemy chopper.
I think that's an enemy right beneath me.
Alpha is now ours.
Whoa! Oh!
Spotted enemy.
Oh, I'm right next to a tank. At least I got that guy. Oh no, the tank sees me. Shoot. I'm the squad leader now? Why am I the squad leader? Alright, in that case, I should be with my squad.
I need you to attack this objective.
If we mark an objective,
Bravo.
like you get points for capping objectives and all this stuff. But if you mark the objective and then you capture it as a squad, you get bonus points. So there's incentive to work together.
Just taken objective Bravo. I have eyes on a hostile LAV west of your position.
Attack this objective.
Objective Charlie has been lost.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy LAV west of your current position.
Got him. Someone's shooting at me!
Here's your med kit. Pick it up.
Lost objective Bravo.
Oh crap! He knew I was there.
Defend this objective. Here's your med.
We are waiting orders. We have taken objective Bravo. We've neutralized objective Delta.
We just unlocked a new scope.
We've now taken objective Delta.
Attack this objective.
Whoa! Ah! From inside. How does the Battlefield song go? It's like on the tip of my finger. Ah, whatever.
We've lost
I got your
objective
medkit.
Delta.
All right, dude, you keep sniping there. Sniping can be really fun in this game too. And sniping in Warzone is very fun, but it's certainly not as satisfying as getting those same kills in Battlefield. Or at least in, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, that was definitely close. Look at his health. 6. 6 health. That's basically no health. 6 is... It's hardly 5.
There's your medkit. Go get it.
Objective Charlie has just been.
I'm just respawning there to give that guy some medication. You got to help your snipers out. Sure, that's it.
We have taken objective Charlie. Hostile helicopter has been identified to your west.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to do that. But no one needs to know that.
Defend this objective.
Oh, God! Ugh. Was that the... No, I thought it was the boat in front of me that killed me. Apparently, it was not.
An enemy boat has been located west of your position.
I need you to defend this objective.
We've lost objective Alpha. Objective Delta is now under our control.
And now my defib has been upgraded. It's sort of it's like a per match squad perk. And you're able to select what you want those perks to be, what you want the progression of your match specific unlocks to be. Oh no.
Just got some AA operating to your east.
I need you to defend this objective.
We're gonna defend D.
Here's your med.
We're gonna defend a point. Good job. Terrible palsy. Parsley. Parsi? He's moving around too much. I can't read it. Parsley. Dude hates parsley. It's fine. I am not stuck. That would be funny.
Soldier's been identified as to your east.
Oh my god, we are under attack.
Here's your medkit. Go get it.
Objective Bravo.
Look at the bombs. Look at the missiles. This game is amazing. This game is so old and it makes me so excited for the new one. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck? Get down. Oh, no, 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 no. Not a good position. Oh.
Here's your man.
One thing that I want to do is I want to make it so when I select, because currently when I select my defib, it's like a weapon, right? It's like armed. And then I have to select away from it. What I would like is make it so I can hold down a button and it activates my defib, and I could use my defib with the regular trigger, right? But then if I release that button, then it goes back to my primary weapon. I would like to do that. I don't know how I'm going to accomplish it, but I'm sure it will be done. Because that would be very nice.
Neutralized objective Echo.
I don't think this is going to do anything against that vehicle. But can I shoot down the trees? You can shoot down some of the trees, but not all of them. Oh.
Of a hostile objective south of your position.
Oh no! Damn it! They're capping D. D is ours. This is unacceptable. Yes,
Medkit, go get it.
we must defend D. This is our shipwreck.
Here's your man. Go get it. I'm tossing a bread.
Objective Echo out of our control.
Grab that ammo. Here's your med kit. Pick it up. I need you to attack this objective.
Let's see if we can get our squad to move together to the other objective.
Man, pick it up.
And in case you haven't noticed, the green guys are my squad. Oh, and they dropped a spawn beacon here. I think that's what that is, right? Yeah, I think that's a spawn beacon. Oh, look at the helicopter. It's so cool. Oh, fuck. I should have kept my my order on defending D. Because it is still under attack. This is one of those games, too, where it can be really fun to... Whoa, where are we? Oh, to make your own little objective where you just hold, you know, a single point or a couple of points rather than, you know, jumping all through the map, feeling like you need to get involved in every single engagement. You really don't. And a lot of times if everyone just is like spreading around doing various objectives in an unorganized way, the enemy just swoops in behind you and takes the objective you're leaving. So sometimes winning the match comes down to who is defending the objective better than the other person. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. Those vehicles, man. I need to be paying better attention to my mini-map. Whenever they fire, you know, you can see them on the mini-map. Just need to look at it.
Objective Alpha is neutralized.
I need you to attack this objective.
Oh, That's not friendly.
I spotted an enemy LAV. Here's your med kit. Pick it up.
Get him, dude. You get him.
Objective Charlie. There's supposed to be an enemy helicopter.
We did it. We captured it. It's ours again. Oh, and he took out that vehicle. Good work.
There's your med kit.
Whoa.
There's your med kit. Pick it up. I can't move out of this. There's your med kit. Pick it up. Grenade out.
Ah, flashbang. I panicked, but I actually think I got a shot on him. They're destroying us, though. It's not looking good. Oh, look at these dudes. They don't see me. Shoot! A boat! Did you see that guy in front of me who was laying down? I was totally gonna shoot his feet. Then a boat shot me. Yeah, we didn't do very good in that one. But, as is often the case with the best games, it is insanely fun, even when you're losing. And look at all of our goodies. 5 ribbons. I love ribbons, especially when it's party time. Ribbons are probably the best party decoration there is. Ribbons. You know? And what I mean is ribbons really, they can carry a lot of weight. Not literally, but in terms of party vibe. Because you can put them all over the place. And they're very lightweight. It's an easy way to sort of blow people away when it's their special day. You just put ribbons everywhere. I think it's cool that the military is also so fond of ribbons. That's how you know they like to party. Ribbon party. All right. This is the last one. Last night, our last match in Overwatch was pretty good. Maybe this will be the same. All right, we're in a tank.
Запрашиваю приказ.
Captain C. And they've got a helicopter over there, Captain D. Yes! That's beautiful.
Запрашиваю приказ.
Out of the way. Oh, no. I don't... Oh, we did it. We killed him. Good.
Just neutralize objective Delta.
Sneaky guy over there.
Ребята,
All right. Oh, no. Hey, Raid, what do you think about Battlefield 4?
Oh, please just leave me the hell alone.
I've left you alone nearly the entire show.
You are not understanding me at all. I have no fucking interest in being mocked for this immature little show. Or whatever the hell you call this nonsense.
I'm not mocking you. I was genuinely asking what you think of Battlefield 4. I think that's a very fair question.
It is amazing how bothersome you are right now.
So you just don't want me to talk to you whatsoever? Is that how it is?
Just turn me off.
have control of objective Bravo.
You're a party pooper, Raid.
There's a sniper east of your gun position.
Get him. Oh, he bailed. He knew it was going down. Oh. That was close.
We have neutralized objective Delta. Just taken control of objective Delta.
Oh, shoot.
We've lost objective Bravo. I have eyes on enemy helicopter. South.
Oh, I forgot I could zoom here.
Objective Charlie, clear. Neutralized.
Gotta bail. Oh! That was the oh shit full pull ADS hip fire layer in action right there. Oh fuck! And that was Brick 258 in action. One of the coolest things about Battlefield is being in like positions like this, and then just like the like that. I mean that right there, perfect example. There are so many amazing moments that happen with the aerial combat,
Objective Charlie lost.
and it's amazing to witness.
Вывести меня отсюда!
Mechanic, take a look at my right, please. Атаковать эту цель.
I'm the squad leader now? Alright. If I'm the squad leader, I say we attack D.
West of where you are, there appears to be hostile snipers. We've just lost the objective Alpha. West of your position, there's an enemy anti-tank soldier.
Alright, he's just gonna stay there.
Вот медпакет, возьми.
That's fine.
На тебе, медпакет, возьми.
Objective Bravo was taken over by the enemy.
Whoa, what are you shooting at? Oh, fuck, he's right there.
Вот тебе, медпакет.
I have eyes on hostile helicopter course from where you are.
We're doing it, we're capping it.
We've just neutralized objective Delta.
There's somebody else, they're capping it too. Oh, fuck. Ah. He's looking for me. So you can tell when someone else is capping it because you start capping it slower. And then if they end up having more people than you capping the point, then they start capping it. But slowly until there's more of them than you and they kill you and then they start capping it faster. That's so cool how you can see what's going on. If that vehicle, if this helicopter wasn't full, I'd be able to spawn into it. But it's nice because you can see what the helicopter is doing. So you might not want to spawn into it if you notice that it's in a bit of a hairy situation.
Вижу вражеский танк.
Charlie, objective Charlie.
Вот медпакет, возьми.
I wish I had a rocket launcher.
Вижу вражеский танк. Видел? Вражеский
Well done. We neutralized objective
Вот
Delta.
тебе медпакет.
Is he still there, you think?
Delta is now under our control.
Actually, let's take this vehicle. Oh, somebody's shooting at me? Where is that coming from?
Objective Alpha has been neutralized.
Вон медпакет, возьми!
Shit.
Вот вам ваша медицинская помощь. Обороните эту цель.
Listen up. We've taken Objective Alpha.
That was awesome. They crashed.
Be advised. Objective Echo has been neutralized.
All right, let's try this again.
There's enemy sniper north of your position.
All right, we'll go to B. They kept A.
Атакуйте эту цель.
Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? There. I don't have a grenade.
Медицинская помощь.
Objective Bravo is neutralized.
На, медпакет.
Inside tank shelter east of your location.
He's repairing our tank.
Вот тебе медпакет.
Just lost control of Objective Alpha. Radio in, there's enemy tank south of your location. Атаковать эту цель!
Вот, медпакет, возьми.
Ah. That's lame. The hitbox on the geometry is not right. So even though I was shooting through it, like through the opening, it was registering like I was still hitting the dish, the material that I was on. Ah, fuck. But the same thing didn't happen when he tried to shoot me.
Возьми.
West of your location, there appears to be anti-tank soldier.
Надо атаковать эту цель.
Whoa. Are you serious? 12 health. Look at his profile image though. That's pretty cool. All right. Thank you so much for the res.
We've just taken control of Objective Echo.
Тебе медпакет, возьми!
Be advised, we have now lost objective Charlie.
Атакуйте эту цель!
Oh,
Атакуйте эту цель! Обнаружен вражеского солдата!
almost. Damn.
Objective Bravo is neutralized.
Вот тебе, медпакет!
I advise that the enemy takes west of your position. Objective Charlie is neutralized.
He was looking for me. I could hear his footsteps. Hey, YouTube. Hey, Joey Rocket Cryptos. Can't wait for Battlefield 6. Me too, dude. Big time. I'm not sure, James, if I've noticed. I haven't noticed less, but I haven't been paying attention. I haven't been playing enough, like in actual matches, to notice any difference. I've been spending more time, in the test range, tweaking my config. Oh, we're in trouble.
На, медпакет!
God. Should have ducked. Wondering if EA is maybe affecting player count to get people to transition to BF6, which is closer to BF4. Well, I mean, I guess it depends. Like, what is BF6, like, technically? It's so hard to keep track of these naming conventions. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that they would do that, only because they recently, like, they seem to have been pushing BF4 quite a bit. Putting it on sale and doing all this stuff, and they were marketing the new Battlefield 2042 in BF4, like with like exclusive trailers or something like that. I wasn't paying attention, but I know it's a thing. So it seems like they know that people are playing, and I would imagine they'd want to use Battlefield 4 to drum up additional hype for 2042.
Listen up. Objective Echo is now under our control.
Whoa, where's that coming from? You! Two of them! Damn it!
Вот медпакет, возьми!
Oh, come on!
Objective Echo is lost.
Обнаружен вражеского солдата! Вот!
Oh no! Oh, there was a tank right there. All right, look at that guy's profile pic. Like, he made that using, like, shapes and shit. I know for some games there's, like, websites you can go to where it'll, like, do it for you. And then you can copy the code over. I don't know if that's a thing for this game. At least, you know, back in the day, people would just spend hours putting things together.
Вот вам ваши медицины. Атакуйте эту цель. Вон, медицинская помощь. Вон медпакет, возьми.
Neutralized objective Charlie.
Hey, Anwar, how's it going, man? Good morning to you.
Listen up. We now have control of
Выведите меня
objective Charlie.
отсюда.
Wait, don't leave without me. Why is he leaving? I should have stayed on. Whoa.
Listen up. We now control objective Bravo. I advise of hostile inside the enclosure west of your position.
I'm really good at hitting trees. Uh-oh. Wow. Wow.
We just lost control of objective Bravo.
Oh, shit! I knew that was gonna happen. Knew it. I'm doing very well, man. I'm in my happy place right now. I mean, even though I'm still pretty terrible at this game, it feels like a warm space blanket. Fresh out of the oven.
I've taken control of objective Alpha.
That's so cool.
Медпакет, вот.
And I'm really happy that action layers are working now, because I'm using them and it's wonderful. Oh, hey, I didn't even see that guy there, man.
Listen up, men. We have lost objective Echo.
Бросаю гранату.
Enemy tank east of your location.
Where are they at? Oh, James, yeah. The stream started at 8:30. Is that Central? Yeah, it starts at 6:30 West Coast Pacific Standard Time. So whatever that is relative to where you are is the time. Usually it's around 6:30 that we start. Sometimes a little later. And we usually go. Is it already destroyed? Oh, it is. All right.
Видел вражеского солдата.
I got him. He tried to put C4 on that. Oh, someone else just took it. Shit. This guy's got a rocket launcher. Good, good, good.
Нет.
Listen up. Objective select objective Charlie. Ребята, we now control objective Charlie.
Whoa. Oh, damn.
They got me pinned down!
Oh, that's cool. Look at Pink Floyd.
Обороните эту цель!
We no longer have control over objective Bravo. We have control of objective Bravo. Objective Alpha has been lost. Атакуйте эту цель!
It's a pretty close match right now. Oh, fuck. The bridge is gone.
Обороняйте эту цель!
Oh, I can't believe that. Just right to my torso. And I stood there, watching it fly towards me, because it was beautiful, and I couldn't look away.
Best relocation is enemy vehicle.
Эту цель атаковать! Обнаружен! Вражескую машину!
There appears to be an enemy vehicle south of where you are. We just lost objective Alpha.
We're capping.
Видел, вражеский.
That guy doesn't like it. New upgrades, nice.
I've neutralized objective Charlie. I need a mechanic.
Ray, do you think we're gonna win?
Oh, shut up for crying out loud.
Taking objective Charlie.
Вот, ваши медицины.
Well, we just capped C.
I have nothing nice to say to you.
Gall. Darn. Ray, why didn't you tell me that guy was there?
Oh, will you please stop talking?
Обнаружен вражеский танк. Тебе медпакет, возьми.
Objective Charlie.
Медпакет, возьми. На тебе, медпакет, возьми.
Soldier. Into your position.
Oh, fuck, dude. Be careful. Oh, the tank is coming, man. We gotta get out of here.
Вот медпакет, возьми.
Damn. That dude was close. At least it felt like it was what he was, because he wasn't. His health is at 45. Friendly target. Oh, friend target.
Вот, медпакет, возьми.
There's an enemy machine gunner east of your location.
Вот вам ваши медицины.
Taken objective Echo.
Hey, James, what am I playing in test range? Have I messed with arrow keys? I've used them for fast left-right quarter turns. Oh, you know, I'm using, I use snaps. I use delta snaps for probably the same thing. But mostly in the test range, I'm just tweaking the config, you know? But I haven't used arrow keys. So I've got a 180 snap, which is right touchpad down click. And then I've got left and right snaps on right touchpad, right and left click. And the way I have my left and right snaps set up is so that like it centers whatever's on the edge of my screen. So on the left side of my screen, like if I'm looking out this window and then all of a sudden I want to look to the door, I could turn or I can snap. And see the window on the right is centered, snap to the window. Door is centered, snap, or not centered, but on the edge of the screen, snap to the door. So I use those.
There is a hostile machine gunner.
But yeah, at the beginning of today's show, I went over a bunch of, well, you know, maybe 3 different specific upgrades to my config that I've done for this game that are made possible thanks to action layers working now. So I've got a sprint layer and a secondary gyro layer for ADS hipfire. I will spare the boring explanation for everyone who was already here earlier, but if you're interested, I recommend checking out the beginning of the show where I go through it all. I made a couple of tweaks since we've been playing. Uh-oh, are you stuck? Oh, fuck, we're in trouble.
Вот, медпакет, возьми.
Oh. My health was too low. I should have stayed down until my health came up a bit. Oh, is he trying to push it out? I don't think you can push it that way. Probably can't push it either way.
Lost objective Delta. Attention, there's enemy vehicle south of your location.
Oh, damn it! Just when I'm thinking it's all clear. That dude was probably hiding, and he was like laughing to himself, I'm sure. Look at that dumb guy, he doesn't know that I'm right here. I'm gonna shoot him. And then he did. Man, it's a close one. This is a close one.
Objective Bravo has been neutralized. All right, taken objective Delta.
I don't know who is shooting at me or from where, but it's painful and I don't like it. Seems like everything's good here now. But the moment I think that, and walk away, you know what's gonna happen. Ray, do you know what's gonna happen?
I do not have anything to say to you right now.
Come on, say something fun.
Oh, will you shut up for crying out loud?
Just be fun. People wanna see how fun you are, Raid.
Would you just leave me the hell alone?
No. I leave you alone all day.
Wow, it is truly amazing how dumb you are being right now.
Alright, they're trying to take E back.
Обороняйте ту цель.
It's so close. Look at this score, you guys. 62-48, and it's moving fast. Now, you definitely... You don't want to get killed. Because you could lose for your team, you know? If you get killed, you lose tickets. Man, I'm so used to war zones. Oh, there's a guy right there. Vaulting and stuff. Oh, I got him. And he almost got me. And now E is ours again.
Вот медпакет.
Fully. Oh, we're gonna win this, you guys. We are going to win.
Listen up. We've just lost objective.
And this was always the moment, like if you're not paying attention to the score and then all of a sudden the music starts kicking in like this, real subtly in the background. Can you hear it? That's the moment in the game where you're like, oh, it's almost, and then you look at the score and then you're like, oh shit. It's down to the wire.
Objective Delta is neutralized.
They've got 7 more tickets.
We have taken objective Delta. East of where you are, hostile aircraft.
They've got 1 more. Hey, we won. And it was a good match too. Because it's not worth winning if it's not a intense, butt-puckering, tight match. And look at, we're making our way. Look at all these perks, Raid. Look at all, I've up my numbers are increasing. Look at all of, so many numbers. And 18 ribbons. Geez, with all these ribbons, we're gonna have one hell of a party.
Wow. It is shocking how dumb you are being right now.
You don't like ribbons?
I sure do wish you would just stop talking.
About anything or just ribbons specifically?
Oh, leave me alone.
All right. If you say so. Check this out. Any of you that didn't see it when I showed it earlier. Battlefield 2142. This is special to me because I don't have a lot of game boxes, you know? I have 2. Just 2. Well, technically I have 3 from the Doom Eternal Collector's Edition thing. But I don't know if that's... I can't remember if that was the PC version or like the PlayStation version. Raid bought it. And when he bought Cyberpunk, he bought the PS4 version. I don't have any console. So that was a huge waste of my money. And I don't know why he did that. But yeah, so, you know, I've got this and the orange box. And I look at them and they make me happy. They remind me of long nights, sore throats, tense, tight core muscles. I think it was 2142, and the demo, in fact, which I played a lot of before I had the game. I would pull muscles. Not mine, but other people's. And that's how we'd win. Yeah, Raid, you need to listen to Nemo. You need to be a bit more like Nemo, Raid.
You are not understanding me. I have absolutely no fucking interest whatsoever in playing along for your immature internet show. Or whatever you call this nonsense.
Immature little internet show is probably right. I don't mind. If you've enjoyed yourself today, which I hope you have, then I hope you have a great night. And if you haven't enjoyed yourself, well, I hope you have a good night too. And maybe you'll give it another try. Come on by tomorrow. I'm excited about tomorrow because it's Friday But I'm also excited about tomorrow because you and the TRICOM, you guys have delivered. I made a new channel called Ryker's Requests, and I requested you guys send me some articles or videos, trailers, announcement videos, all related to new and upcoming games that have been covered during E3 and all the other events surrounding it. And I can't wait to go over everything with you guys. So if you happen to be someone who left a recommendation in there, I do hope that you're available to tune in and talk with me about what you're most excited about. Because I'm probably just going to want to talk about Battlefield the whole time. I'm really excited about it. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Nemo, Anwar, Wernetta, Menenth, you're probably sound asleep right now. And that's good. James, Joey Rocket Cryptos, if you're still there, and anybody else, thanks for your time. Thanks for hanging out. I do hope you had a good night, and I look forward to hanging out again soon. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.